Hello beautiful people, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Today I did a look that is sort of like a cranberry smoky eye. It didn't start out this way. I did this eye first and it looked a bit different, but then I basically got to this in the end. So I like it. I think it's really nice for green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes. I think it would look amazing. Just that really sort of vibrant burgundy kind of pinky undertone shade. And today I used the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and I absolutely adore it. I haven't really done a look on myself. I picked up 4 of the Morphe palettes when I was in LA a few months ago and I absolutely adore them, but it has taken me a wee while to get through them just because each palette has so many colours and they're all so beautiful and it's hard to choose, and it's just a makeup first world problem, isn't it? But I love it. And so yeah, I used this palette today. All the eyeshadows except for the black are from the Morphe palette, so it is easy to do. I hope you like this look and let's get started. I have also ordered some lights, so for my future videos I really hope the lighting improves, and it'll just take me a little bit to get used to them, but I ordered them yesterday so they should be here soon. So I'm very excited for that and hopefully it will just make the videos look a lot clearer. So I'm starting by using my MAC Painterly paint pot and I'm just using this to prime my eyes. Then taking a tapered blending brush and that warm light brown shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just applying that to my crease, extending it up onto the brow bone slightly and winging it out. Next I'm just taking a Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush and I'm taking that orange shade from the palette and working it through my crease and extending it into the outer corner. And I'm just really blending it on the outer third to give it that warmth and then pulling it through the crease again. And I'm just continuing to do this until I build up a nice solid colour, and then I'll blend it out with that first brush. Taking a Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush, I'm taking that cranberry shade from the bottom of the palette and I'm just focusing this on the very outer third. I'm just building up the colour and then pulling it through the crease slightly and winging it out. Once again, I'm just blending it with the Zoeva Crease Brush, which is a 228, and that's just to make sure all the colours transition nicely. Next I'm taking a MAC 213 brush and that beautiful rose gold shimmery colour, and I'm just applying that to the inner third. For the smoky effect, I'm taking a Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush and a black eyeshadow, which is by Illamasqua, which is the shade Obsidian, I think is how you say it, I'm not too sure, but I'm just pulling that in the outer third and then slightly through the crease, basically to the middle of the lid. And I'm just making sure that that's placed really well before I get my blending brush out again and just slightly blend it. Next I'm taking the beautiful pink cranberry shade. It's a lot brighter than the shade we used before, and I just like to take this on my finger. I feel it picks up the pigment really well and it also helps with placing it. So once again, just using my finger. Now to build up that black again, I'm just taking a little bit more on the same crease brush and just gently placing it over the top until I get the desired effect. Then I am taking my liquid eyeliner, which is the Eyeko I Do liquid eyeliner, and I'm just doing a really thin line from the start of my eye all the way out, and then I'm adding the wing, and I am actually going to extend the eyeliner just slightly in the inner corner as well. I will be going over this liner again once I put the lashes on, so this is just sort of a baseline that's going to give me an indication where to go once the lashes are on. Then taking my Maybelline Age Erase Concealer, which is in the shade Light Pale, I'm just cleaning up that outer edge just to make sure there's no shadow fallout and to give it a really clean finish. Then with that same Luxe pencil brush, I'm taking a darker shade of Cranberry and I'm just smoking out the lower lash line. With the Kevyn eye pencil in Basic Black, I'm just lining my waterline. And then I'm smoking it out with that pencil brush just to make sure it blends into the lower lash line. Then curling my eyelashes with the MUA eyelash curlers, I'm going to be applying some of the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and I'm pretty sure this is in the colour Brown Black. So I'm just applying quite a few coats of this just to make sure my eyelashes stay curled, and then I'm also going to be doing the bottom. The eyelashes I'm using today are by Eyeko. They're one of the Katy Perry lashes. I'm pretty sure they're called Oh Honey. And then again, I'm just taking that liquid eyeliner and just basically drawing over the top of the spine of the eyelashes just to make sure that it's still nice and vivid and that the faced chocolate Soleil bronzer in the medium / deep matte shade, and I absolutely love it. I had a sample from Sephora in America and I went and bought the full size when I got to Australia. I think it is beautiful. First of all, it smells like chocolate, and second of all, it's a really nice shade of matte, especially because I'm a little bit darker at the moment, but I think it'll also work well when I'm a little bit lighter. It's got these beautiful undertones to it that very universal. So the brush I'm using in this is a sort of a blush brush. I just like it because it is really small so I can get the application exactly where I want it, and I'm just bronzing most of the areas of my face, including my cheekbones, my forehead and my chin. To set my foundation, I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light, and for this I'm using a Real Techniques Duro Fiber Face Brush. So I'm just popping that in my T-zone, under my eyes, and sort of like along my jawline, just anywhere that I really want to set, and also by doing it along your jawline, it sharpens up that bronzer. For blush, I'm taking the Hourglass blush in Mood Exposure, and this is with a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush, a 127, so I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and blending it outwards. I'm not applying too much at this stage just because I want to see how the lip colour goes with the look, and then I might apply a little bit later. For highlighter, I'm using the Kevyn Celestial Powder in the shade Starlight, which is a gorgeous pink undertoned highlighter. It's just beautiful and it really goes well with the look. So I'm just taking that on the tops of my cheekbones, under my brow, and down the centre of my nose, as well as on my cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin as well. So basically everywhere, but I love that look and I think it just gives you a really nice glow. Next I'm just taking the lip balm that I had on my lips off, and I'm taking the Kevyn lip pencil, and it is in the shade Minimal. So unfortunately I kind of got out of shot in this section, but I'm not really overlining my lips, I'm just evening out my cupid's bow and then making it a tiny bit poutier on the bottom. Then I'll just line and fill them in before applying Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in the shade Bond Girl. To soften it out, I'm going to use my finger just to blend it in slightly, but it's such a beautiful colour and it wears so well on the lips and it's so comfortable. I need more of these in my life. So I have decided to add a little bit more blush, so it's just the same one I used before, and we're done. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.